Hello everybody and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. It's a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning. It's high tide. The sea sounds delightful. We're at Cleveleys. We've just done a live video on the seafront and I'm going to take you for a walk along Russell Beach to see what the sea's washed up and see what we can find. So Blackpool is in that direction and we're going to turn around and we're going to walk northwards along the shingly Russell Beach and we're going to go and see what's there. So don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed to Visit Fylde Coast. Make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications and don't forget to give this video a like. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure whether the tide's on the turn or still coming in or what it's doing, but nonetheless it's lovely. I've been standing here for 2 or 3 minutes while I've been filming and watching the waves come up against the steps, and it's just really lovely. This is Mary's Shell, which is just poking out of the top of the waves. And this is just a normal splishy splashy day at high tide, so this is nothing, it's nothing good, it's nothing bad, it's just ordinary. But ordinary, shall we put that in inverted commas because it's far from that. It's absolutely beautiful. It's really lovely. And there's loads of little bits and bobs and shells and stuff washed up, so I thought we'd just have a little walk back and then you can watch this tomorrow, because I think tomorrow it might be going to rain actually. It's been raining this morning, so we're gonna capture another little bit of a lovely morning and high tide for you for tomorrow when it's foul. Because it's a funny time of year this, you've got to be quick and catch your sun rays while you can. I think this chap's taking wave photos. He's been standing here a little while. Let's have a look over his shoulder when we walk past. Oh, he's flying a drone. He's got the controls of a drone in his hand. Where's the drone, I wonder? I can't see a drone. I'm not going to hear one because it's too windy. So this is the new FBK. You'll notice that it's open and serving teas and coffees and snacks, and perfect place to stop off. Unfortunately, it's not dog friendly. So if you're on a dog walk, you'll either have to sit outside or, just a second when we get around this corner, or go to the venue, which is there. And that is dog friendly. There's a doggy dining room, special room at the back. That's been refurbished. So on Saturday the 14th, I think it is, it's going to look all sparkling and tickety-boo, and it does look very nice. I've seen the preview. So this is some of the work that they've been doing for the beach management. So this ramp's been widened so that they can get the big trucks down. These rocks live here against this wall, so they've just been moved while the work was done. But just look at that log. I mean, that's a big log, it's wet, and imagine what it must weigh. And the sea's managed to pick it up and dump it all that distance away. It's amazing how strong it is. Goodness me, I think we're supposed to be beach cleaning on Monday, if the weather holds. It's the Russell Beach Residents and Community Group monthly beach clean, and I think there's plenty for picking up. Looking at this might be a little bit of a wobbly walk because it's not especially easy to walk on. That route looks like a lobster. Just look at this. As you approach it, it looks like a lobster. Maybe it's just me. We all know I'm weird. There's not very much driftwood come up. I've got a plastic bag in my pocket, ready to pounce on any suitable bits, because we like a bit of driftwood. We like a bit of driftwood to build our houses that we sell on Seaside Emporium on the website. That's a round off a tree sapling. Oh, that's dead. That's definitely dead. That birdie. See all kinds of dead animals and weird things washed up. A cigarette lighter. That's a disposable cig lighter. In summer, we get all of the buckets and spades and things washing up that come from Blackpool. I've got a little doggy following me. You little butch. It's trying to come with me. There was a little yellow bucket just down here earlier on when I walked the other way. I don't know whether it's still there or not. You can't see the flotsam and the jetsam when you're walking the other way. It just all blends in. There's not as much rubbish as I thought there might be, actually. I've seen it far, far worse than this after a rough sea. That's another bit of a bird wing look. Now the question is, did it get tangled up in the rope before it died or afterwards? That's balloon. Please don't chuck balloons in the air. It's quite a bit of toilet waste wafting about as well, which indicates that's either a wipe or the back of a sanitary towel, that one. Which indicates that there's been a sewage overflow, because when the system's not got enough capacity to collect all the rainwater, the only alternative is to discharge it out to sea, and then you get some of it washing back up, which isn't very pleasant. But nonetheless, it's not as bad as it was when I was a little un. And that innocent looking little stick is a plastic straw off a cotton bud. So don't put them down the loo, put them in the bin, because otherwise they might end up here. There's not very much washed up, is there, when you actually look properly? Get the randomest weird things. Once, a few years ago, a little red two-seater settee washed up just here. Whether it had been dumped or whether it had genuinely washed up at Cleveleys, I don't know, but it's obviously been dumped at some point, unless the seals are taken to buying furniture. We've had lots of dead animals. That's a pan scrubber look that's come down somebody's drains. Lots of dead animals, so things like seals and porpoises, and they stink to high heaven. You always smell them before you see them. They're what you might call whiffy. It's here, look, that little yellow bucket. We get sheep washing up, because at that end of the coast is the River Wyre, and at the other end of the coast, way, way, way past Blackpool, going down to Lytham and St Anne's, is the River Ribble. Couldn't think of its name then. That sounds like somebody being annoying on a motorbike. Here we go, bucket and spade. So in summer we get loads of these washed up that come up on the tide that have been left mostly at Blackpool. So when you buy your kids a cheap toy from Poundland and you say, oh, you can leave it on beach, love, it's not a problem, we'll not bother picking it up, that's where it ends up. Half a hanging basket. Surprising what you find. Little poochie, enjoying a walk. This is a dog-friendly beach all year round. So where a lot of beaches you can't actually take your dog, you've got to keep them off, never mind on a lead. This is not a dog ban beach. So on the 1st of May, when all the others are saying, off with your dogs, you can come to Cleveleys. It's lovely, isn't it? Lovely to listen to. Can you see that shelf as it's dropping down? We're standing on the edge of what's going to be a sandbank when the tide goes out. Amazing. So when all this beach work's done, it will enable the beach to be more stable. So it will level a lot of the discrepancies out and make it safer and less likely to suffer from flooding, etc. Like I said, somebody's been annoying and it's not even legal. Got no idea who's watching you though with the video camera, have you? There's always one. There's always one got to spoil it. Oh, I think we better hurry up because this is my alighting point at this corner and it looks as if it's starting to cover with water. And I don't fancy a swim this morning. Not right in the mood for a swim. I wonder what that used to be. It's a strange looking thing, isn't it? Get a lot of these as well. They're the ice pot packets. And that underneath it is a toilet wipe, that cloth. Well, we've not found very much and I've not put anything in my bag. But it's been a lovely walk on the beach. So I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Hope it brightens up a dull January morning for you. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.